Hey now, it's Brad Yates for High Level, and our topic today is Cardinal Rule. And I first learned about Cardinal Rules in the early 60s playing for Coach Dodd at Georgia Tech. We had three. You gotta show up on time, you gotta go to class, and as a linebacker, you cannot get knocked off your feet. So when it came to developing high level, I started a list of cardinal rules, and this one today has to do with the ability to maintain attention and have awareness. The attention allows you to focus. The awareness allows you to focus on what it really means to you and include feelings. Now, in keeping with the Olympics that's going on now, the young lady that I'm going to talk about, I first met when she was 12 years old. I was an assistant volleyball coach, and the guys were having practice and they were banging their serves. And suddenly I looked up and I saw a 12-year-old girl passing the ball. And I looked at the coach like, he said, Bates, she could play for us. Thinking he meant the girls' team. He said, no, she could play for us right now. Fast forward, she is an outstanding high school player, and I'm teaching a class in performance psychology. And she's sitting in the circle, and a boy tennis player sitting over here, and he starts to lament, oh, my father, he's driving me crazy. He wants to be everything, my coach, my trainer. And just then, another young man sitting over here looks at Lindsey Napela Berg, who is the senior. She is a phenomenal player, and her father was definitely in her life. So he asked her, hey, how do you deal with it? And she paused and she said, hey, my father loves me, and that's the way he shows it. And by the way, he's a really good coach. So Lindsey, at that point, demonstrated that she was paying attention and that she had the awareness that her father really cared for her, and it worked. So now, fast forward, and Lindsey is on the Olympic team, and she is the setter, and they're in a crucial match, and she serves an ace to win the gold medal. So, all told, she played on 3 Olympic teams. And every year that they had the Olympic tryouts, they would bring in a bunch of girls that were bigger, stronger, and faster, but they could not beat out Lindsey. She had the ability to be so focused on paying attention to what was going on and then having the awareness of what was needed in the moment. And so when her coaches were interviewed and they said, how has she maintained her high level of play? They simply said, we can't get her off the floor. She makes everybody around her better. So how do you learn to maintain the attention and the awareness? You got to want to be present. You got to have a settle down breath, a lot of them, and you got to work really hard. So, Lindsey girl, thank you very much. And for those of you that consider wanting to be able to focus at this level, check out my website and the videos. And for now, aloha.